This is the pick a card June. Obviously these are outside of time and space. This is a message from the Elohim about your path and purpose. The primary card, there's two of these. These are the Mayan Oracle. Primary card is your primary purpose, goal, and objective with your mission. Secondary card is a hidden gift or talent that you may or may not know about, but it comes naturally to you. You do it naturally. You may not even recognize it as a gift or talent. So we have pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so just take a second and connect. It's a good time to ask for specific guidance, specific questions to be answered as well after you choose a card or before the reading. Okay, so for group 1, your primary purpose is to bring solar consciousness to the earth plane. This is enlightened energy and is a connection to the central sun. And so let me just get into this here. Give me a moment. This is a full-on unity consciousness. Unconditional love, solar mastery, cosmic consciousness, light language, ecstasy, limitless bliss, solar logos. The symbols are the sun, the dove, and the crown chakra. Color is gold. So your purpose is about being love's presence. You're meant to practice the art of acceptance and allowance in order to embody unconditional love. So your purpose is to embody unconditional love, solar consciousness, which is illuminated earth consciousness, basically completing the entire transmutation and alchemical process all the way through from lead-based consciousness to solar-based consciousness into illuminated earth consciousness, and utilize that on the earth plane. Okay. Let's see. You are solar consciousness. Your solar mind manifesting as a master with many names. You are the one who stands as the light to raise the consciousness for the many. You are the luminous triangle, the Trinity made visible in the world of creation. You lift humanity simply through your embodiment of the light. Know that you are divine. I am presence. There is no other. So you are meant to embody all that is unity consciousess, solar consciousness, and shine that light for others to be able to see and resonate with, to basically a spiritual leader for sure. Okay, CIB, SIB, this is your hidden gift. 100. And you may or may not be aware of this. Okay, so you are organically and naturally a divine conduit for unity consciousness. You are a pillar of light here to pull in cosmic consciousness, divine consciousness, galactic wisdom, and you do this naturally through your intuition. There's no effort in this mission, this path. This is very natural. You don't have to work harder at it. It's who you are. It's who you are meant to be. You are a connection point between the earth and the divine, and a conduit for communication with all that is. So the only thing you need to focus on is opening up to this gift fully. And how you do that is through stillness. This is a natural inner voice of knowing, your intuition. And so your primary purpose is to silence the mind so you can hear your innate inner truth. Okay, so we're going to get a little more into this here. We're going to see what this path, a little more details here. So basically we have, this is the highest perspective possible. These are going to be the second. Then we get into some more details with this deck, and then what the journey is going to look like with the last. Group number 2, we have your core purpose and mission. Any hidden gifts that you may or may not know about are here. Okay, and I am reading from the book because these are really detailed, and I want to make sure I get everything. So your affirmation is, or the meditation you can focus on is, I'm the crystallization of sunlight and laughter. So you are the divine child, meant to help people heal the inner child. You heal through laughter, through joy, through humor, through artistry, through dancing, through singing, through lightheartedness, through awakening love in others. You're meant to break down structures, images, and beliefs that no longer serve you or others. You're helping to rewrite a new paradigm that is based in a lighter-based energy, basically. You're meant to be this kind of like this lighthearted, joyous energy, and to bring that to other people's lives. With the density and harshness of the three-dimensional landscape, you're meant to lift the spirit of the consciousness of the planet. There is a bit of kind of flipping people's lives around here, turning things inside out and upside down. There's kind of like this chaotic energy. So it's almost like your path and purpose is to create chaos so people change. Whether it's just through your presence, through laughter, through joy, through lightness. But it's I almost see this bulldozer kind of going in and just creating conflict. So people have to reorient and align with their path and purpose. There's a very strong element of transmutation in this as well, taking a really heavy or dense situation and turning it into something joyous, making jokes out of the darkness, laughter from sadness, you know. So there's a transmutation of emotional energy here as well. So there's a need for you to really connect to your own innocence, and that's the part you're going to work with others. That's what you inspire in others, is finding this purity, this innocence within that helps them reconnect to their soul light and soul essence. And from that place, you will inspire these memories, past life memories, helping people to connect to their own bliss and their own joy, and to follow that as their path and purpose. That's your path and purpose, is to become that and to inspire others to become that as well. Okay, and this is the hidden gift that you may or may not know about. So this is really interesting. So your hidden gift is as the primordial mother. Your primary purpose is as the divine child. So you're both mother and child in this life. This is a very natural, nurturing place. So you're not becoming the trickster or the jokester or the divine child from a place of ignorance or frivolity is the word that's coming to me for some reason. It's coming from the depths of your being, this place of nurturing and loving the child as you are the child, but you are nurturing and loving that purity and that innocence in every single person and situation that you are involved in. This is a core gift of yours, this nurturance, this ability to create and to love unconditionally as the universal mother. She's the source of life and creation. She helps others to really connect to unlimited resources and to care for others. And to remember that you're always protected. So not only do I see you as being the primordial mother, but being a part of the universal mother's collective, and fully being able to tap into that as a protection mechanism. So you're always protected, nourished, and supported, so that you can go into this landscape of the divine child, knowing that you're always protected. This is another aspect of yourself. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Let's see here. We'll go to here. Okay, this is group 3. This is your primary path and purpose, and this is your hidden gifts that you may or may not be aware of. And like I've said, in all the groups, I do need to read because these are so detailed, it's hard to, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything for you guys. So your primary purpose is to transmute any dense energy and to bring people back into the true source light, to not only transmute, but help shift the consciousness of the planet from the fear-based into the love-based reality. So from siphoned energy, parasitic types of connections into true soul connection. That's your purpose and your path. So you are a bringer of the 7th ray, transmutation, Zadkiel, or Zadkiel, Saint Germain. There's also dragon energy here to help with the transmutation process. So these beings are able to move through dimensional spaces, density ranges, and this path can be pretty harsh and hard because you have to deal with the densities as well as the light. But you're extremely powerful being. Transmuting is especially the collective energies, can be a really intense path and purpose. But that is what your main purpose is for being here. Let me see if there's anything else on this one. There's a need to really surrender and release with this one. And so as a transmuter, you can pick up a lot of other people's energies, obviously collective energies, and there's this constant perpetual rebirthing experience through your life. So you're going to create this reality, and then you're going to have to break free of it, recreate it, break free of it, recreate it, break free of it, recreate it. That's the transmutation process. So you're pulling these things in, working with them, transmuting them, and then releasing them. So like I said, again, this can be pretty intense. There is a need to fully surrender control. You don't give up on anything. You know that there's this cycle that you're always going to be moving through with transmuting. And it's really powerful. It's helping the collective immensely, as well as your own soul evolution. So one person could go through a spiritual rebirth once or twice in their life, and you could be doing it over and over and over. And through each death and rebirth cycle in this life, you're actually evolving to new levels spiritually each time, because you're going through this initiation and these lessons, and that is growing your soul wisdom, frequency, knowledge, evolution in ways that you can't even begin to comprehend right now. So the hidden gift and talent. One more thing with this, the primary lesson with this is forgiveness, because you will be perpetually tested. And you have to be willing to let go of any resentment or anything, because it's not the people, it's not you, it's not situations, it's your spiritual path. That's what you're meant to be doing, to moving through these cycles and releasing and experiencing as much as you can throughout the entire spectrum of experience, not just this, because you're meant to transmute all of that. If you were just in the high frequency ranges all the time, there'd be nothing to transmute. You have to cycle through. And so one of the primary lessons that will help you through this is forgiveness and surrender, and just not take anything personally, because each time you do that, you're evolving. Make sure you let go of any limiting beliefs or ideas about how life should be. And since this is your path and your purpose as well, you're also going to be coming into contact with other people that do this as well. So you're supposed to be helping others through this process as well. But you have to let go of any ideas of limiting beliefs, because there will be, through the challenges and the obstacles, there's also going to be great miracles and blessings. And if you limit the way those miracles and blessings come in, you're going to limit your life experiences, because it's supposed to be all of it, the miracles, the blessings, and the more challenging obstacles that come to you. Okay, so the hidden, so you are a priest and or a priestess. You are a gateway, a connection to the higher realms. Like I was talking about here is, so you're already doing this naturally. As a transmuter, you move through dimensional spaces, density ranges, kind of like the dragon energy, because you are actually the gateway. You create the gateway. Master manifester, I will say as well. You have this natural ability to go with the flow, to allow events to come and to leave. And so it's really important, again, to not resist, to dance with life. You can use, you have a natural connection to divination as an oracle, a channel, a priest or priestess. There's a need to, you are always able to shift perspective so that you can go with this flow and to move through dimensional spaces, parallel lives, timelines also I'm seeing with this group. So you are kind of all over the map. There's a lot of movement, a lot of fluidity. And the more open and expansive you can be in this space, the better, and the easier your life will be. The more resistant, the more unforgiving you are, the harder it will be to really have a greater life experience, because you are meant to be clearing. And it's not always easy, but the more fluid you are, the better things will play out for you. So you're going to be constantly going through initiations, initiation after initiation. I think I said that with each revolution and evolution spiritually. There will be a new initiation. So just paying attention to what is asked of you, Spirit will guide you in the right direction, so you know the proper path to take, and you'll be able to make the right decisions and take the right actions.